and welcome to another episode of What Do We Have Here, the unboxing segment of the channel. Back with some more Funko Pops. Hunter x Hunter episode. They just released the big wave with most of the members, if I'm not mistaken, of the Phantom Troop. So I decided to break it into two parts since the gang is pretty deep. So as always, shout out to Funko. I got some of these at Box Lunch, but there's a ChaliceCollectibles exclusive with Crollo, the founder of the organization. LA Comic Con Toy Stop exclusive who made Illumi. And then the rest are commons for now. With that being said, and so to get a closer look at these guys, I'll start off with Phaeton, who has a Funko Shop exclusive now. Well, wish I could have got my hands on. Might be a little hard at this point, but we'll see what happens with that. But he has as far as the Hunter x Hunter world goes and his Nen ability, he is kind of like a combination where he can transmute and conjure. So the Funko Shop exclusive shows the armor that he can conjure, and his transmutation ability is basically like a solar blast or energy, which the armor protects him from. Phaeton uses an umbrella to fight, which also hides some sort of nail gun, so pretty cool weapon. And then Nobunaga, who of course, as you guys can see, is again skilled with a sword. And as far as Nen goes, he has enhancement type, so you could only imagine how powerful a skilled fighter is after he's able to enhance himself. So Nobunaga is one of the strongest members of the Phantom Troop organization. And then we have Shizuku, who is a conjurer herself, and that's why you usually see her with her vacuum Blinky, who she conjures. And she uses the vacuum in multiple ways, so she's able to not only hide the trace of her friends herself, which is pretty useful since they are considered a band of thieves. You could only imagine how useful it is to be able to hide your presence, erase the fact that you were even at the scene. And of course, she's able to use it to suck up Nen, and so that's useful for attack and healing. So pretty useful. And for the second half, we have Illumi Zoldyck, who some people might be a little bit more familiar with because, of course, he's related to one of the main characters, Killua. And so we know a lot about them, the fact that they're master assassins. And so, as you could imagine, anything that has to do with assassination, Illumi being someone who's trained since birth and has surpassed what you could say is many trials, he's considered one of the best in the family. And so not only is he a force to be reckoned with that, but his Nen type is called Needle People, and so kind of like a puppeteer. If he's able to hit you with the needles you see on his suit, he's then able to control you. So he is pretty feared in the Hunter x Hunter universe. One of my favorite character designs for sure. Leading to Hisoka, who, long story short, has a little bit of a clown appearance, and that's why in the show you see he's such a playful character, but his Nen is Bungee, which you see him using in the mold. And so of course it's an adhesive, but he's able to use it for offense and defense. Pretty skilled. As you guys could imagine, most of the people in this organization have been doing this since young. Which leads us to the leader, Crollo, who has one of the best Nen abilities because he's able to steal your ability. So as you could guess from the name, he's able to copy somebody's Nen. So very useful, as we know that the Nen system has a lot of checks and balances, and so being able to reflect somebody's technique right back at them is very useful. So, and that's why Crollo is another individual that's one of the most feared in the universe. And so there you guys have it, man. Half of the Phantom Troop. I was a fan of their character design, so I had to make sure I got the pops. All the Hunter x Hunter fans out there, let me know if you guys got any other new wave or plan on getting any other new wave. Pictures at the end as always.